What if I told you there's a movement so simple that you could do it right where you are sitting, standing, or walking, and it could improve leg strength, balance, posture, circulation, and even confidence? No machines, no gym, no equipment. And yes, supported by research from respected medical institutions across the United States. For adults over 50, that kind of promise almost sounds unrealistic. But it's not. It's biology, not magic. And it's something most people haven't used in decades. The horse stance may look like just standing, but according to the National Institute on Aging and Exercise Physiology departments at universities like Harvard and the University of California, controlled isometric holds have been shown to strengthen multiple muscle groups simultaneously while placing minimal stress on the joints. That means you can build power without pounding, stress without strain, resilience without risk. It's an approach trusted in physical therapy, sports science, and senior muscle retention research. After 50, maintaining strength isn't just about fitness, it's about independence. Studies from the Mayo Clinic confirm that leg strength directly influences how well older adults prevent falls, stand from a chair, climb stairs, and move with confidence. When you sink gently into the horse stance, your quads, glutes, hamstrings, and calves contract together in a coordinated hold. This type of activation is the same principle used in clinical rehabilitation programs to rebuild strength safely in aging adults. Less wear and tear, more muscle engagement. And here's something fascinating supported by research teams at the Cleveland Clinic. Strong legs support healthy aging far beyond mobility. They help support metabolic health, circulation, and even cognitive vitality. When your lower body is active, blood flow improves throughout the entire system, delivering oxygen and nutrients to the brain and vital organs. One simple practice can ignite that chain reaction. And the horse stance does exactly that. Your core gets involved too, not in the flashy fitness model kind of way, but in the medically important way. Harvard Medical School reports that core endurance, not crunches, not brute strength, is what protects your spine, reduces back pain, and improves posture. When you hold the horse stance, your deep core muscles automatically activate to stabilize you. You're training the muscles that keep you upright, aligned, and pain-free throughout daily life. Most people don't realize this, but after 50, balance decline begins quietly. You don't feel it until you stumble, hesitate, or start reaching for walls. But the neurology departments at Johns Hopkins have long emphasized proprioception, the body's ability to sense itself as a foundational part of preventing falls. The horse stance enhances proprioception without requiring complicated balance drills. Your feet grip the ground, your legs stabilize, your core anchors, and your brain relearns how to coordinate those signals. It's like recalibrating your internal navigation system. Your pelvic region benefits too, which is something doctors rarely talk about publicly but research consistently supports. The pelvic floor plays a massive role in bladder control, circulation, and sexual wellness. According to the Cleveland Clinic and UCSF School of Medicine, isometric activation of the pelvic floor muscles improves blood flow and neuromuscular control in both men and women. When you hold the horse stance, those deep muscles engage naturally. You don't have to do awkward exercises or talk about uncomfortable topics. The body simply responds. And the mental benefits, completely backed by science. The University of Wisconsin and Stanford research teams have shown repeatedly that slow, controlled physical effort paired with intentional breathing reduces stress hormones, improves emotional regulation, and increases mental resilience. When your legs begin to shake and your mind begs you to stop, the discipline of holding the stance strengthens more than muscle. It strengthens character, patience, and emotional steadiness. You're not just exercising, you're training your nervous system to stay calm under pressure. That ability affects everything: sleep, decision-making, mood, and overall mental sharpness. If you've ever felt overwhelmed, easily irritated, or mentally scattered, the focus develop. In practices like the horse stance can help restore balance from the inside out. And perhaps one of the most encouraging truths supported by the National Institute on Aging is this: it is never too late to build strength. Muscles respond at any age. Neural pathways adapt at any age. Hormones balance better with consistent movement at any age. A simple 2-minute stance can be the beginning of a renewed relationship with your body. You don't need a gym. You don't need a trainer. You don't need long routines. You need commitment, consistency, and a willingness to believe that your body can still change. The science is clear. The results are real. And the opportunity is in your hands, or more accurately, in your legs. If you're over 50, the horse stance is more than an exercise. It's a daily reminder that strength doesn't disappear with age. You simply have to engage it. When most people think about staying youthful after 50, they picture complicated workouts, long hours at the gym, or painful routines that push the body past its limits. But research from the National Institute on Aging and Harvard Medical School proves something very different. Small, consistent, low-impact movements can produce massive long-term results, especially for older adults. The body responds better to stability, repetition, and gentle strength work than to extreme training. And that's exactly why the horse stance stands out. It delivers strength without strain, power without pressure, and energy without exhaustion. Your body changes naturally as you age. Muscle fibers shrink, hormones shift, balance declines, recovery slows, but none of these changes are permanent or irreversible. According to the Mayo Clinic, older adults retain the full ability to rebuild muscle, increase stamina, improve joint health, and enhance metabolic function as long as they engage in regular muscular activation. The horse stance demands activation across multiple muscle groups at once. Your thighs hold you, your hips stabilize you, your core braces you, and the upper body stays aligned. This total body engagement is the same mechanism used in physical therapy clinics to help rebuild strength efficiently. One of the reasons this position is so effective is because it allows the muscles to work isometrically, meaning the muscles contract without movement. The University of California's kinesiology departments have published research showing that isometric exercises can increase muscle strength by up to 10 to 15% with consistent practice. Not only that, they improve tendon health, which is crucial for older adults because tendons naturally lose elasticity with age. When tendons are strengthened through controlled holds, joint pain decreases and mobility increases. This is why seniors who practice the horse stance daily often report less knee stiffness, easier walking, and greater stability when climbing stairs. It's not psychological. It's anatomical. Your joints feel better because the surrounding muscles start carrying the load they were always meant to carry. The strain shifts away from the joints and back into the muscles where it belongs. This is the same principle physical therapists use when treating knee osteoarthritis or age-related joint discomfort. Breathing plays a powerful role in amplifying the benefits. Harvard Health publications consistently emphasize that controlled diaphragmatic breathing reduces blood pressure, improves heart rate stability, and lowers stress hormones like cortisol. When you settle into the stance and take slow, deep breaths, your heart and lungs synchronize. Oxygen delivery improves. Your body enters a calmer, more efficient state. This is why many people feel lighter, more relaxed, and mentally clearer after the practice. But the horse stance doesn't just strengthen the body, it strengthens the mind. Johns Hopkins University neuroscientists have shown that focused physical activity improves neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to adapt, grow, and form new neural connections. As you hold the stance, your brain is constantly calculating balance, tension, alignment, and endurance. This stimulates areas of the brain responsible for memory, coordination, and focus. It's exercise for the nervous system as much as it is for the muscles. Even more impressive, research from the University of Illinois revealed that regular low-intensity physical activity increases blood flow to the hippocampus, the part of the brain that manages memory. This is one reason why older adults who exercise consistently tend to experience sharper cognitive function and stronger memory retention. With something as simple as a 2-minute stance, you're not just training the body, you're protecting the mind. Your posture also transforms with this practice. Over time, many adults develop a rounded back, weak core, and tight hip flexors from years of sitting. According to the Cleveland Clinic, poor posture contributes to back pain, breathing difficulties, and reduced mobility. When you assume the horse stance, your spine lengthens naturally, your shoulders pull back, your chest lifts, your core gently contracts. This realigns the body in a safe, supportive way. The more you do it, the easier good posture becomes in daily life. And then there's blood flow. The Mayo Clinic states that improved circulation supports almost every aspect of health: energy levels, heart function, healing, digestion, and even skin vitality. When your lower body is engaged, major blood vessels in the legs and pelvis open up, allowing more efficient flow throughout the system. This is why so many people feel warm, energized, and refreshed after the stance. You're literally fueling your body better. One overlooked benefit is its impact on metabolic health. The National Institute on Aging has published data showing that regular muscular activation improves insulin sensitivity, encourages better glucose control, and supports hormonal balance, especially important for adults over 50. Even without intense cardio, practices like the horse stance help regulate blood sugar by activating large muscle groups that demand energy and stabilize metabolism. You might not realize it while standing still, but your deep abdominal muscles work continuously to support your spine. These muscles, often ignored in daily life, are essential for preventing back injuries and maintaining mobility. Harvard School of Public Health emphasizes that strengthening these deep core muscles can significantly reduce chronic back pain. That's one reason older adults who hold the horse stance consistently often feel more stable, more capable, and more pain-free. Perhaps the most empowering aspect of this practice is that it rebuilds confidence. When you feel stronger, more balanced, and more energetic, your whole life shifts. You stand differently, you move differently, you speak differently, you feel younger, not because someone told you so, but because your body proves it to you every day. This is why doctors across the United States encourage older adults to choose exercises that prioritize function over intensity. The horse stance embodies that philosophy perfectly. It delivers what the body truly needs: strength, balance, circulation, mental clarity, and stability, all without wear and tear. Every day you practice it. Even for a minute or two, you're investing in your longevity, mobility, and independence. The science supports it. The results reinforce it. And your future self will thank you for it. You reach a stage in life where people expect you to slow down. But what most don't realize is that your body still has a remarkable ability to repair, rebuild, and re-energize itself when given the right inputs. And this isn't wishful thinking. Research from Harvard Medical School shows that older adults who make small, consistent lifestyle adjustments can literally reverse functional decline and improve mobility and strength even in their 70s and 80s. Every healthy choice you make sends a signal to your brain and muscles that you're still in the game, still capable, still full of life. You're not slowing down, you're rewriting your body's future. Your diet is the fuel that keeps your cells young, and American nutrition experts often say that seniors underestimate how much power their plate holds. When you include foods rich in antioxidants, healthy fats, and anti-inflammatory nutrients like berries, olive oil, leafy greens, walnuts, and fatty fish, your body responds with better energy, lower inflammation, stronger immunity, and sharper focus. Dr. David Sinclair from Harvard, one of the world's leading aging researchers, explains that the aging process is deeply influenced by inflammation and cellular stress, and the more you reduce these through diet, movement, and mindset, the stronger your body becomes. You're not just eating, you're fueling longevity. Movement is the second layer of strength. Many seniors avoid exercise because they think it needs to be hard or complicated, but studies from the National Institutes of Health confirm that light daily movements create real changes in balance, bone density, joint strength, and cardiovascular health. Simple exercises like chair squats, slow marches, shoulder rotations, ankle circles, and gentle core activation are powerful enough to improve stability and energy because your muscles respond to consistency, not intensity. Your body doesn't need hours in the gym. It needs minutes of commitment. A little movement today becomes more movement tomorrow. A few steps today become a stronger body next week. Tiny habits create massive momentum at any age. Your lifestyle choices are the blueprint that holds everything together. Sleeping well repairs your muscles and memory. Drinking enough water energizes your joints and brain. Staying social keeps your mind sharp and your heart strong. Psychology researchers at Stanford explain that older adults who maintain friendships, routines, and a sense of purpose live longer and maintain better cognitive health than those who isolate themselves. A positive, active, and connected life lowers stress hormones, improves immunity, and strengthens your mental resilience. You don't need to do everything at once. You just need to stay connected to something that inspires you. Your mindset might be the most powerful medicine of all. Your thoughts shape your choices, and your choices shape your future. American doctors now understand how mindset influences physical health, and major universities like Johns Hopkins have shown that seniors with an optimistic outlook have significantly lower risks of heart disease, mobility decline, and depression. When you believe your body can get stronger, you naturally take actions that make it happen. When you wake up with gratitude or purpose, your nervous system calms, your hormones shift, and your entire body becomes more resilient. This is not magic. This is physiology. No matter your age right now, 50, 60, 70, 80, your story of health is still being written. Your cells don't keep track of your birthday. They respond to your daily habits. Your muscles don't care how old you are. They care if you use them. Your brain doesn't decline because of age alone. It declines when it stops being challenged. You're not done. You're not finished. You're not past your potential. Your healthiest days are still reachable when you decide that today is the day you take control. One healthy choice becomes a healthy day. A healthy day becomes a healthy week. A healthy week becomes a lifestyle, and that lifestyle becomes the version of you that feels stronger, lighter, sharper, and more alive than people expect. The version of you that walks with confidence, stretches with ease, wakes up with energy, eats with intention, and lives with purpose. The version of you that proves age is not a barrier. It's simply a chapter. You have every tool inside you to build a healthier, more vibrant life. The research is real. The science is clear. The results are yours to claim.